Today's story is Weekend Dad. On Monday morning, my dad moved out of our house and into the apartment. He said he won't be far, just a bus ride away, down the street past the park and through the tunnel. I packed a bunch of photos in my dad's suitcase so he wouldn't forget us by the weekend. I woke up thinking about how my dad's hair looks red in the sunlight. Most of the time, I wake up thinking about toast. I visited my hamster's grave. My dad cried when we buried Abraham. I was sad too, but I didn't cry. My mom and I ate tuna fish sandwiches for dinner. My dad hates tuna fish. I think I've been thinking a lot about my dad this week. On Friday night, my mom and I packed my pajamas, 2 sweaters, 2 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of underpants, my toothbrush, and went out. My dad rings the doorbell, and I kiss my mom goodbye. It's my weekend with my dad. We take the bus to the apartment, down the street, past the park, and through the tunnel. And I tell my dad all about my week. I tell him about the dragon catcher I invented. I tell him about the boy in grade 6 who tripped me at recess. And I tell him about the sour candy that Marlo dared me to try. It wasn't that sour. The bus ride feels like 3 seconds, but according to Wendell, it lasts 48 minutes. My dad says I have 2 homes now. This home is home because my dad is here. And it's nothing like home because my mom isn't here. We eat pizza for dinner, we watch a little bit of television, and then my dad says it's time for bed. My dad says I can decorate my new room however I want it, and that he'll buy me a bed soon. I touch the carpet with my hands. I see the street light shine through the window. I hear a car horn honking outside. The night feels different here. I'm scared. Is my dad scared too? On Saturday morning, I wake up and for a second, I can't remember where I am. My dad says we should do something special today, but I don't want to do anything special. I just want everything to be the same. So we eat scrambled eggs for breakfast. My dad likes his eggs running. Then we play Kings in the Corner because my dad always play Kings in the Corner on Saturdays. Then we go to the park. We eat dinner at dinner time. Then it's time to sleep because that's what we do when it gets dark. And we do the same things on Sunday because that's what we do on Sundays. I wonder what my mom's doing. Did she go to the pool without me? Before I go back home, I put Wendell into my dad's bed. Now my dad won't be all by himself. And then my dad and I take the bus through the tunnel, past the park, and up the street. Are you coming in, Dad? I'm sorry, I don't live here anymore, honey. I wrote in this letter. You can read it whenever you want. Love is like an envelope around the letter, and it offers protection. If you feel love, it makes you stronger when sad things happen. Now that I won't be seeing you every day, I'm worrying you might forget that you are always in my heart. So, if you are feeling sadder even when you are happy, think about your dad, and if you concentrate, you will hear your dad's heartbeat, and with each beat, you will hear the words, "You are loved." No instrument can pick this tiny pulse up except for your own heart and imagination. I can't wait to see you next weekend. Love always, Dad. On Friday night, my mom and I packed my pajamas, 2 sweaters, 2 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of underpants, and my toothbrush. My dad rings the doorbell and I kiss my mom goodbye. We take the bus to the apartment, down the street past the park and through the tunnel. Except we do not have the bus stop after the tunnel. This time we keep going. We're going to pick out my new bed. The end.